Portugal, there's a YouTube show full of fun facts you need to know.
Hola, bon noite. Yes, normally I'd say hola, bon dia, alegria. Munson here with Good Morning Portugal. Share the live stream, the podcast, and the Portugal Club. Oh, just let me turn the fan heater off up here in the attic. It's a bit chilly. It's been a lovely day. I've been down to the beach that you can see behind me earlier on today in San Martino de Porto. Had a lovely Christmas day here in Portugal. So boas festas to you. Sorry, the sound of a jet aircraft taking off will stop in just a moment. It's just decommissioning itself as it cools down and calms down and blows cold air over me. Quite the opposite effect I was hoping for. But boas festas to you. Feliz Natal. I hope you've had a great day. I know it's late. It doesn't feel like 10:30. We've played Monopoly, a Portuguese version. We've had a lovely day. We've had a roast dinner. It's been fantastic here at Casa Munson here in Portugal in San Martino de Porto. And I'm here this evening to have a toast and to say thank you. Muito obrigado to all the wonderful people who are in some way part of this incredible endeavor of the Good Morning Portugal show and all the associated activities that go with it. So let's begin. Let's not dilly-dally. If you're slumped on your sofa with your laptop on your lap or watching on the phone or a tablet, boa noite to you. Thank you very much. Good to see you too, Jackie. Lots of love to you. Boas festas, Feliz Natal. And Coach was in as well. Won't be with us, but enjoy the rest of the day. We certainly will. I've still got to go and watch part 3 of Bridget Jones's Diary. Bridget Jones's Baby, is it? With his Mrs. M in a little while. Oh, we had Dubai chocolates as well. A little bit overrated, I think. And what a lovely greeting from Welsh Jackie here. Merry Christmas, Carl, and Gumbus love to all. So, yeah, let me put my banner on the screen here saying a boas festas to you, and please come and join us at the Portugal Club. I'll tell you the significance and importance of that as we begin our thank yous to everybody. And the first big thank you, actually, I must, and I don't do any of this often enough, thanking people for your lovely support in whatever way, in terms of your, what is it that T-Duck calls it? And yes, tonight's toast sponsored by T-Duck. You gifted me this, T-Duck. Thank you very much. I'll be toasting everybody with what has to be the traditional tipple of Portugal, the beirão. That's if this pora will work. Oh, look at that. That's coming up. Oh, let me just do that in front of the camera. Now, I'm not going to take a sip after every thank you because I will be completely blotted by the end of it. There's a lot of people I need to thank tonight. And I don't do this often enough. And people do support the show in all sorts of different ways. Yeah, this is what T-Duck says: time, talent, and treasure. Now, you know in which way you support the show. And obviously, when it comes to the actual ACCA's cash support subscriptions, signing up at the Portugal Club, that really helps because a lot of the people who charge us money to operate, you know, the Canva, Spreaker, all the platforms that we use, StreamYard, the one that we're streaming on now, they all cost money. So it really helps if people help us financially as well. But all help and support and your contributions of all kinds gratefully received. And obviously, you know, we live in a money-based world, and I've just been playing Monopoly, and it wasn't long until the darkness descended around the Monopoly table. We all know the world we live in, and we do need money to operate in it. And as well as that, I do appreciate the contributions everybody makes to the Good Morning Portugal endeavor, whether it be treasure or time or talent or however you contribute. I am honestly grateful to you, genuinely, authentically grateful to you. And I will be saying so tonight. And as I say, I don't do it often enough, but it seems like a really good moment to do it. Late on Christmas Day here, the season of goodwill. Everyone's feeling good, and I hope you've all got full bellies and you're feeling good too. And we'll have a little tipple and a toast to say thanks to everybody. Live now. I'm live right now, Hugh, and you're one of the people I want to thank. So thank you, muito obrigado, Hugh, for your support again in all sorts of ways. You've been such a great contributor in so many ways to what we do. Good morning, Portugal. Did the light go out? We can't have that. Hold on, bear with me just a moment. This is proper showbiz, isn't it? Can you hear all that banging? things precariously balanced behind the scenes. The show must go on. The light must go back on. We're live now, Hugh. And as I was saying, thank you so much to you with all that you've done, inviting us to your beautiful home, contributing to the show, your monthly sub as well. Really appreciate you and all you're doing, and love what you do as well. Go check out Hugh and Jane and all the gang up there in Visio. 3 Peas in a Pod. What a year you've had, mate. Oh my goodness. Ola boa noite, boas festas. Lots of love to you. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for your contributions. It's always great to see you appear on a screen like this. This is what we need. Just people saying hello, connecting. And yeah, love to you. What a year. What a year for you. And I hope I'll get to see you in person one of these days, Simon. Right. So let's get started then. And this will be quite indulgent. I've got a lot of people to thank this evening, and I will take the occasional sip of Beirão. Seems right that is the tipple that I'll just have a little sip now. Should I to get the toasting started? So a general thank you. And the big thank you that I nearly didn't do, that I meant to do, as I was hearing the intro. In Portugal, there's a YouTube show, Warren Sharm. I don't thank you often enough, but if not for you, we wouldn't have the opening tune that I absolutely love. It began as a Christmas theme tune, and I made a little clip of it because it's a lovely, jazzy, upbeat, and positive start to each and every show. And so, Warren Sharm, thank you, my friend, for that wonderful contribution of our theme tune. Wonderful. Siren, still think of the siren and the breath. What's that? I wonder if you could explain. I'll come to all your comments, Bob and Viv. Others who I want to thank. Great day here, celebrating with Viv's amazing chili and multiple other offerings. Cross-cultural event and very enjoyable. We love you and your family, Carl. Off to bed. Bless you. And thank you, Bob, as well. So there are different types of thank yous here. There are people who support via the Portugal Club. There are people who this is in terms of subscription support, and our kind of crowdfunding part. And there are 2 ways of doing that. And I'm gradually getting people, if they will, to move over to the Portugal Club and away for coffee. Coffee.com is good, and people still contribute that way. And it is a way of doing it if you want to subscribe in euros. That's the main benefit of being part of coffee.com. And I can give you a link for doing that if you want to do that. But that's not the point at the moment. The point is to thank. I'm not asking for money tonight. I'm giving thanks and gratitude to you. So thank you so much, whether you give on coffee or the Portugal Club. Or if you're a subscriber or you support my work in some other way. And some people I want to thank on that basis are Jerry and Astrid over at Expats Portugal. Our professional relationship continues, and I love being part of the Expats Portugal community over there. And onwards and upwards for the new year. I remain part of the Expats Portugal team, and I'll be blogging for the Expats Portugal team. And that will be a part of the Premium Lounge that I also host for them on a Thursday evening. So you'll be seeing more of me if you're an Expats Portugal member as well. And it's my pleasure to continue to host and facilitate the Thursday evening earlier session at 7:30 for the webinars, which are going to look a little bit different for the new year. So thank you very much to Jerry, Astrid, to Sally, to Sarah, who's new there, and Neil, and all the Expats Portugal folks. I don't know what your collective noun is at Expats Portugal, and there are Venn diagrams on there that that overlap of Expats Portugal and Gumpers. So EPers, I'll call you EPers now. Thank you very much to the Expats Portugal community. Love you and support and appreciate you for your support as a part of the Expats Portugal crew as I am. Thank you to Bobby O'Reilly for your support and friendship, Bobby. And I often have very fond memories of the films we made together, The Englishman and the Irishman. And watch this space. Bobby will be on the show more in the new year. He's got some very exciting projects, as I'm sure you can guess, up his sleeve. So thanks to Bobby, and looking forward to speaking to Bobby more on the show as well, and wishing him well in his new endeavors. New to my working mix, Open Media. I write a column for the Portugal Resident, and I put the idea to them towards the end of this year to do a podcast with them. And Bruce Hawker, the owner of Open Media and the publisher of the paper, was well up for it. And we do 2 podcasts a week with Open Media, with the Portugal Resident. And I had such a lovely time having lunch with the team was it just last week? Oh my goodness, time is flying at this time of year. It was lovely to meet you all, and I'm looking forward to working with you all, continuing to write my column and 2 podcasts a week with the Portugal Resident as well. So to all of you, cheers. Thank you very much. Toast. Bear out. Part medicine, part hospitality, and a warm glow in the belly. Spartan FX. I haven't got my Spartan gilet on, but the image you'll have seen for this show is me clutching my bottle of wine from Spartan FX. Thanks to Sarah and all the team at Spartan FX as well. Our relationship continues. Thank you for sponsoring the microphones for the karaoke as well, Spartan FX. Thank you so much for your continued support and the great service you offer, of course, with Currency Exchange. We're delighted to partner with you on that with Spartan FX. It's been a long time since we've referred anyone to Benikar, but also cheers to Benikar. We helped a couple of people or a handful of people find cars this year. Here's to more of that. Benikar is amazing. It's fantastic going over there. Cheers. A toast to you. Don't drink and drive. Talking of Benikar there. Good evening to you, Lee. By the way, love you, mate, too. I suspect you're having a great Christmas and you might still have at least one beer in your hands at this time of evening on a Christmas night. And Aviva, thank you. I'm coming back to thank you particularly and personally too in a little while. So thank you to the kind of, the corporate sponsors, those folks at that particular level, and looking forward to continued association and upward and to bigger and better things for all of us in the new year in 2026. Right, so going over to where the traditional, the old-fashioned way of supporting the show was on coffee.com. And that's where we take Euro contributions over at it's ko-fi.com/GMP. That's the you might suddenly remember. Yes, that's how I contribute towards the Good Morning Portugal show, and that's the link for that. If you haven't been over there for a while, I don't post very much. We accept our subscription payments through that, and we do more at the Portugal Club now. But thank you if you are a coffee.com contributor. And you would be Bob and Viv already here. Thank you, Bob and Viv, for your support. Thank you so much. And thank you for being on the show as well. And I will go through the show lineup as well, the monthly calendar, so we can thank all the co-hosts as well. And if I forget anyone tonight, I am so sorry. I will put that right. But there are a lot of people to thank. And it might be that some people get overlooked, forgotten, but not for any bad reason, I can assure you. John and Pam, thank you so much for your support. Christine, who I think is probably one of the longest standing supporters. Thank you for your contribution. I never hear from you. I am delighted to receive it. It's basically a coffee every month, and I do appreciate it. And you've been contributing, I think, since the pandemic, so I appreciate you for that. The Bartons, thank you very much for your monthly support. The Global Nobles, who covered our graphic making costs some while ago. The Global Nobles, thank you, Amy and Greg. Thank you, Kerr, as well, also supporting us via coffee. Francis, love to you and your family. Thank you for your message earlier. I hope you're having a fabulous time up in Porto. Lou, good evening to you. Thank you very much, Lou, for your continued support as well. I think that comes in via PayPal. That's another way of supporting the show. The Helms in Tamar, thank you very much for your long-standing support as well. Sarah Taylor, thank you very much. Sarah and Dan, thank you so much. Lovely to see you in the last week or so, popping up in the comments as well. Johnny Cocktail, my cocktail mind. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Barak, as well. I'm looking forward. Well, of course, Johnny Cocktail made the Munson cocktail in my honor. Looking forward to more shenanigans and fun with you, John. Thanks to Barak as well, who'll be on the show. He was on the last show of the year, unless we do some more. But before the last show before Christmas, thanks to Barak. And Portugal has been working its magic on Barak. He's calmed right down. I think we're going to have to rename Barak's beef into something like Barak's Chill or something like that for the new year. Sol, thank you very much. And there are people we don't see here on the show, but they support the Good Morning Portugal endeavor. Nonetheless, we might, for some of these folks, we never see them on the show. Maybe you watch it at another time. Maybe you are grateful for other support, something else. I don't know. But thank you so much anyway to Sol, to Susie as well. Thank you, Susie. To Matt, long-standing and significant contributor to the show. Thank you so much, Matt. Lots of love to you, the Lucas family. Shannon, thank you very much for your support on and off screen. The Whitbys, thank you. And that lovely cake. The family nearly ate it all. Saw you at the Christmas disco and karaoke. And I was really glad. I found a little bag and it had a lovely bit of biscuit. I thought, this cake, I recognize this. It's delicious. It's that lovely kind of Parkin flavored chewy biscuit that I had last year. Yes, that Kat makes. And my family, I don't know if they had saved it for me, but I had one last little bit and it was delicious. Thank you. Love to you, both you, Michael and Kat. Jim White, another long-standing contributor up there in Porto. Thank you very much, and showing your gratitude on the screen for the amazing things that we're so grateful for being in Portugal here as a bunch of foreigners. Thank you, Jim, for your support. Andy Klein, whose course in making videos with your phone, you can find it at the Portugal Club. Andy, long-time supporter and the filmmaker, of course, of our Englishman and Irishman go into a ... Aviva, thank you for your long-standing support as well. Thank you, all of you over there at coffee.com. Let's see what's happening in the chat here. Adrian, nice to see you as well. Thank you, Adrian, for popping up pretty much every day on the show as well. Much appreciated. Barracks here, Boyish First. Just thank you, mate, for your contributions of all kinds to what we do. We've got Takawako here. A Merry Christmas. Wishing you all a lovely festive period. Igualmente. And Rugby Colin is here. Hi, look forward to more work and laughter together in 2026 and more car reviews, absolutely. And more car sales at Beniccar. I don't know if you heard that. It was nice to help a few people. Be lovely to help many more. Finding beautiful motors to Beniccar. And thank you, Colin. We've had some laughs, have we not, in the last 2 or 3 years and at the discos. Thank you for your support and for being part of Go Motoring Portugal and shaking trees as you do, causing trouble around the place and getting us into all sorts of wonderful pickles that tend to be connected with motor vehicles. Fantastic. Lots of love to you and Liz. Are you there in the new pad? How was it? Lots of love to you, and what a year you've had as well. Not just having laughs on the show, but a few tears as well behind the scenes with the building process. I hope that feels like it's all behind you now, Colin. Right, over to the Portugal Club, where we now have the community basically that fills the gaps, the bridges, the space between shows. This is where the fun continues over at the Portugal Club. Between shows, and this is where I want the action to continue. I'm hoping they'll take euro contributions there at some point. At the moment it's in dollars, and those who contribute in dollars are Abdul. And what a brilliant couple of interviews we did together, Aleem. What wonderful conversations we had about Islam. Thank you so much for the wonderful conversations we've had on and off the screen. So Aleem, Feliz Ano Novo to you. Thank you very much for your season's greetings as well. So Feliz Natal to you. Miguel Franco, you'll be hearing a lot more from Miguel. Thank you, Miguel, for your support. See you soon. Pam Walsh, thank you, Pam, for your support. Douglas Ford, Victoria Conme, Vanessa Franco as well. Thank you, Vanessa, for your support. Jackie supports via the Portugal Club. Thank you so much for your support over there. Jackie Welsh, Jackie, as you'll see on the screen. Valda, thank you. I haven't seen much of you, Valda, but thank you very much for your support. Some people give us a one-off contribution for the year. It's cheaper to do it that way, better value, you might say, or a monthly contribution at the Portugal Club. Actually, if you do want to do that, use the QR code or just go to gmpvip.com to join these people who I'm thanking to now. Jeannie Wells, thank you, Jeannie. To Donna, thank you very much for your support. Holly Slade, Vicky Roberts, Alison Rudolph, Gary Mills, Chuck Thomas. Jim supports us over there as well. Thank you very much, Jim. Carlos Lima, thank you very much for your support over there. Much appreciated. Some of these names you won't know. You won't have seen them on the screen in the mornings, but they are there quietly. And I'm so grateful to you for your quiet, continued support behind the scenes. So thank you to Carlos, to Erica as well, Erica Cox, and to Simone, who you'll have seen on our screen from time to time as well. Thank you for your support as well, Simone. And good luck with the new course in the new year. Right. Those show hosts, co-hosts as well that I want to, and contributors that I want to thank as well for your contributions, for being on the show. Isn't it amazing? We have these wonderful people who've been with us, some of them for over a year now, more than a year, 2 or 3 years. Every month they're here, not missing a beat. unless they're getting an MBE, for example. I don't even know if she missed because of that. Tig James, MBE, thank you to you. Tony Barbosa, he kept getting kidnapped over the Christmas period because people wanted the ideal man from Santa. He has to wear a balaclava at this time of year. Tony Time, Moist in the Mino, thank you, mate, for your continued service. John Heimbach, of course, who joins us on screen from time to time too, with lovely videos as well, currently from the United States. We've got Richard Allen from the Prohibition as well. Thank you, Rich. See more of you with the live music guide. Anna Savicat Caramujo, thank you for your support on the screen and as a corporate supporter as well as young Tudubai Austin as well. Bob and Viv, of course, on screen and off screen support. Nick, we've seen more of as well, haven't we? Nick, the musician, he's the man in the van. Van life in Portugal as a musician. Paul Reese. Thanks, Nick. See you again soon. And thank you for your music. Absolutely beautiful. Paul Reese in Central Portugal. Thank you. New to the show this year. Great to chat with you. The Portugueser. Thank you, the Portugueser. Those shows we did together, they were fun, weren't we? Now he's on the show on the second Thursday of the month. Thank you, the Portugueser. Good luck with that citizenship. Philomena, been with us pretty much from the start, right? Thank you, Philomena. Thank you so much. Boas Festas, Felicia Ananova to you. Lots of love to you. And thank you for all you do for us. Again, on and off screen. I've got Beral here. She took us to the Beral factory on that wonderful tour. Hope to do more tours with Philomena in the future. Arman in the North, Vitor Costa. Great new YouTube channel as well in his own right, of course. A couple of YouTube channels doing great work. We've been chatting with Vitor. We've seen him not grow up. That sounds patronizing, but we've seen him develop, do his thing, become the superstar that he is in the north of Portugal. John of Valwood, new to the show, probably seeing more of him on the Monday night show of Your Home in Portugal. So, John, thank you for joining the gang, the team this year, and good luck to you with your affordable housing endeavors as well. Mel, Simply Live Mel, thank you so much. YouTube member, I think you became. We've got a few YouTube members. Let me thank them as well. I'll come to them. I think I can find them fairly easily. So I need to thank them as well. Adrian, I'll come back to you in a little while. The comments are on the screen at the moment. Did tell Mrs. M I'd be no more than 30 minutes doing this, but look at this. So many thank yous to make. It is taking quite a while. Veronica, thank you so much for your wonderful support. Your contributions, often in the Algarve, sometimes elsewhere. In Italy last time we spoke, and Carl Hyde, of course. And yes, shout out to all the agency team, who I'm delighted to be a part of and have an association with as well. The agency. Raquel, thank you, Raquel, at Lighthouse Consulting, not just for being on the show, not just for supporting us, but helping us become an LDA this year. Nuno, thank you very much for your support. You absolute legend. Nuno Mensch from Winsurance. Oh, man, thank you very much. You are you're a rock to us, quite frankly. To see your smiling face and your wonderful Portugueseness is such a contribution to us. Thank you for everything you do for us. Coach Turner can't be with us, but he did send a message in. He, of course, gifted us the fabulous 50-plus Growing Old Disgracefully course that you can find at the Portugal Club as well. Lots of value there behind the scenes at the Portugal Club, should you become a member over there. Excuse me, the per hours. Good job I'm not toasting every time I mention somebody. It's like a drinking game if I do that. Can't possibly. James Holly, the old guy in Europe. Thank you very much, mate. Lovely to see you every month. Fantastic. And you with your own YouTube channel as well. The old guy in Europe on YouTube, of course. Jeremy College New with the Qigong, hopefully doing a great fitness program with him for the new year. Heather Binder as well. Thank you for our association, our friendship, our connection. Heather Binder at Boots on the Ground Portugal. Barak, aforementioned. Cheers, Barak. Good to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for being with us on the fourth Wednesday of the month. And good luck to you with your TMZ travel project as well. Colin, also lots of love to you and thanks as well. Fourth Thursdays. Claire McGonigal, what a hoot it is talking to her. And from the agency, who I previously mentioned, Christopher Kirby Higgs as well. Now, that isn't everybody who's ever been on the show in the mornings, but thank you to you, co-anchors, I'll call you, co-hosts, and to anybody I missed this year who popped up and said, who joined us for a one-off interview. Thank you very much for being part of the Good Morning Portugal endeavor. And do sign up. Do stay in touch with us, even though you're not going to be on the show on a regular basis. Keep up the good work over at the Portugal Club, shouting out about what you do. upcoming interviews, Meet the Tugas. I bought myself that for Christmas, and we'll have the author of Meet the Tugas on. We've got all sorts of people lined up. Canadians in Portugal as well. Carlos Guerra, who does amazing building projects in central Portugal, all lining up to be on the show in the new year. Come to a few of your comments before we sign off tonight. I just want to thank the people who have supported us as members. Where do I find them, I wonder? Members, see all members. There we go. Let's find them now. Memberships. Thank you very much, Mel, who signed up with I just want to show I care level of support on the YouTube channel, which you can do here. Anna Alcott, thank you. You were on the show recently and you gave us a contribution. Thank you very much as a member. Darlene Souza as well with another just want to show I care contribution. Peda, thank you for your contribution via that means as well as Jeannie, Welsh Jackie, look, supporting us twice. Also supporting us there as well. T-Duck supports us that way as well. And T-Duck does so much. It would take a long time to thank T-Duck for all his wonderful contributions and support for this show. So lots of love to you and Mrs. Duck. And I hope you've had a great birthday today as well, T-Duck. Thank you, mate. You're a good friend to me, my family, and this show and this community. So thank you so much for what you do for us. And my dog Smells. That's not a statement. That is a name of somebody who supports us via the I Just Want to Show I Care method over on YouTube as well. So I think that's pretty much it. And as I said, I will have forgotten people who I know I should be thanking, but I haven't seen their names tonight in the list that I've made. If you're feeling left out, say so. Drop me a line and I will make sure I thank you at the next possible opportunity I have. So thank you very much. All those people I just mentioned, thank you very much. You make this possible. All in your unique and different way, you make this possible. Peter, for example, popping up on the show pretty much every morning. However people contribute, it's fantastic. Time, talent, or treasure, and the occasional bottle of olive oil and some chili. I hope you all have a great day, or hope you all have had a great day. Cheers, Pete. Thank you so much for being here as well, and most mornings too, and your photographs, and just for being you, Peter. Happy Christmas, Carl, and Diane as well, Louisa, and all the family. Cheers, mate. And how is Mrs. M letting you do this without having to pay for this later? I'm going to go now and find out how I'm going to pay for this later. But before I do, shall I sink this? Chug it. A final toast and thank you. We started in 2020. We're still going. And like I say some mornings, as long as I can drag my carcass to this chair, I will be here every morning for forever. As I just love doing it anyway. So I will do my utmost best to be here for as long as I possibly can be. And I think as Mel, was it Mel who said this? It's about having a space and a place to connect. And that receptacle, that space, that concept will be here, God willing, for 2026. Thank you, Hugh. Wishing us every success. And Igor meant likewise right back at you for 2026 as well. We will be here for what will be an interesting year. They're all interesting years, as Barak said. So to you as well, Barak. Yeah, we're turning the corner. It's going to be a great year. Didn't we say that last year? And each of the years are a little bit different. And the reason I chose this particular title for the show, Christmas Day Toast, Gratitude for the Good Times and Good People, is that it's important. It's the Good Morning Portugal show. We're going to put in the emphasis on good in the new year, and we must remember the good times, the good people, because there's going to be a lot of other people telling you how bad things are and wanting your attention and grabbing your attention in some very mischievous ways, right? We know that attention is the big commodity of our time. It's a drug, isn't it? It's really powerful, this whole battle for attention. I'm not going to lie. I want your attention as well in the mornings. I'd love to hang out with you in the morning. But I would like to think it's positive, affirming, inspiring, enriching, uplifting. It's a useful thing to be involved in this community. It's a nourishing thing. May I say, it might be good for you. It might be good for us to hang out and talk with each other and see what we can do for each other, with the emphasis on the good in Good Morning Portugal. So on that note, I thank you one more time, and I'll have a little drink this time. and associate the sweet taste, the particular and unique taste of Beral with all the lovely good feelings that come about from our wonderful association with all the people I've just mentioned in this. Thank you for your indulgence in this last half hour, which it's been of an absolute gratitude thank fest here this evening. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing it. Onwards and upwards, and all the very best to you, my friends, in the new year, and enjoy the rest of your Christmas. Take care. Bye now, boys. Feliz Ano Novo. Ciao, ciao. Bye for now.
In Portugal, there's a U2